Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Today my topic is if, if I have showed uh, the space, our space, how universe was divided into active space and positive space. Uh, that's the basic series how my subliminal engine developed. Now I want to explain if active space can never be directly reached, what is its purpose? If active space can never be directly reached, uh, the answer is active space is not a destination, but rather fuel for the engine. The point source of positive space, just under our whole universe. Just as you never need to sit in the engine's combustion chamber to drive a car, but the car moves because of the combustion within the engine. The following four aspects explain the significance of elective space. Elective space is an energy source. The phase difference setup between positive and elective space is the energy source of the entire universe. This is like a difference in water level on both sides of a dam generating electricity on a cosmic scale. There is always a huge potential energy difference between positive and elective space. This potential energy difference drives all cosmic structures, galaxy rotation, and our whole starlight, and even the emergence of life. You don't need to enter elective space to obtain energy. You all need to utilize this potential energy difference in positive space. Just like a power plant utilizes the potential energy difference of a dam. The second, active space determines the limits of the speed of light. What is the speed of light? This particular value is the butterfly model. My butterfly model. That means how you how a universe is a kind of positive and negative space. So the it looks like a positive negative like the bat model. You understand butterfly model. And the speed of light is determined by the coupling strength between positive and negative space. You can imagine the speed of light is vibrational speed determined by the tension between two butterfly wings. Without the negative space, the speed of light wouldn't be a value, but would be calm, infinity, or zero. And instead, lective space is the frame of reference for quantum navigation. Before, I was wondering, with the superluminal speed, superluminal engine, we're flying to different space of the universe. How we can elective our routine. So previously, I was puzzled about how quantum navigation guides faster than minus flight, so superluminal uh, routine. Now, the answer is clear. Active space is the frame of reference for the navigation system. Just as the GPS relies on a constellation, our satellites is a coordinate reference. Faster than night vehicles rely on active space as a coordinate reference. Active space itself doesn't need to be reached. It only needs to exist. By marrying the phrase difference with the active space, the vehicle can determine its precise position in positive space. Uh, Fourth, active space is the thermostat of the universe, maintaining structural stability. If only positive space existed, matter would collapse into a circularity due to gravity. The rule of relative space is to provide a reverse pull like a perpetually flowing spring preventing the universe from collapsing or dispersing. It keeps the entire universe in a critical state, like the collapsing into a single point or dispersing into lengthness. So, with that final conclusion, some first ideas can be revised as follows. Active space is a larger universe. Active space is not a largest place, but rather the energy source of our positive space. Reaching negative space is never necessary. Uh, Nor can it be reached because it is abstract. Active space is dangerous. It is not dangerous in itself. The danger lies in irrelevance phase difference. Active space is meaningless. It is the source of energy for the entire universe, the root of the speed of light, and the basis of navigation. Active space is not a place to go. Is the reason why positive space can exist. Now it can be understood this way. There is no need to go to active space. Spacecraft only need to fill the pool of active space within positive space to gain the ability to exceed the speed of light. So how can we explain the existence of the glue sphere? Uh, X2370 discovered by Chinese scientists a quantum transformer energy sphere which can burst into a mass of matter using the concept of positive and negative space. Intuitively, uh, the discovery the discovery of the glue sphere is a perfect experimental illustration of the positive and negative spaces systematic theory. Uh, what is the glue sphere? Uh, Traditional glues are like cement that holds quark bricks together. However, glues has a special characteristic that can carry the all color change, allowing them to attract each other and clump together to form stable particles. In October 2026, after 15 years of research, Chinese scientists rely on the Beijing Electron Positron Collider officially confirmed the existence of the glue sphere. So this is a substance entirely composed of force itself independent of atoms and quarks. Purely a condensed state of strong interactions. The position of the gloom sphere in the positive and negative space symmetry theory. The gloom sphere is the smallest observable unit of the magnetic fields in positive and negative space. Physical correspondence between theoretical elements and the gloom sphere. Positive space spin theta, positive spin coupling over the gloom field. Active space spin theta, anti-spin coupling over the gloom field. Coupling energy between positive and negative space. Self-interaction between gloom 3, gloom 4, gloom 3, gloom 4, gloom verticals. Uh, so the gloom sphere is a project point of negative space onto positive space. And when the coupling between positive and negative space reaches a certain critical value, energy condenses into a stable particle. It is the glue sphere. It requires low quarks just as the hypothetical negative space requires low positive matter. What core point of the theory does the glue sphere prove? Force itself can condense into matter. The gloom sphere is entirely composed of force propagators. Coupling energy exists between positive and negative space. The existence of the gloom sphere proves that gloom fields, the field itself, can have stable structures. Magnetic fields are manifestations of the coupling between positive and negative space. The gloom sphere, the configuration inside the gloom sphere is a magnetic monopole of the strong interaction. Space is not empty but structure. The gloom sphere confirms the existence of the topological non-trivial structures in the vacuum. The theoretical active space is not a lengthless, but a potential energy structure existing in the form of a gloom field. The discovery of the gloom field precisely proves that this potential energy structure can condense into observable matter. So, what does this discovery mean for faster than light, for superluminal engines, for MQ Tech 1, our distillation, our pilot scientific project is trying to build the number one superluminal engine. So new perspectives from the discovery of the gloom sphere, how to create a phase crystal cavity. Learning to create. The gloom sphere is a lateral phase torsion device. Its spin parity structure, GPC, equal to theta up and up and down. Electron carries phase information. How to get electrons into a superluminous state. If the electron can resonate with the gloom sphere, the electron's phase can be directly locked to a gloom phase, gloom sphere space. How to generate positive and negative spatial coupling. The gloom sphere itself is a product of positive and negative spatial coupling. Being able to reproduce the gloom sphere in the laboratory is equivalent to reproducing positive and negative spatial coupling in the laboratory. And the Beijing Electropositive Collegium has veteranly become a research facility for a superluminal engine. So what should be done? Study the quarter number of the gloom sphere. It is GPC equal to theta. Up and down structure may be the agent state of the theta field that has been sought all along. Calculate the coupling relationship between the gloom sphere and theta. Positive and minus, the gloom sphere may be a calibrator for the phase difference between the positive and negative space-time. Design an experiment when the electron beam resonates with the gloom sphere. Does the elective mass of an electron change? This can directly test the formula. Math equal to MO, sine theta, positive minus theta, negative. The gloom sphere was discovered currently by physicists, but they may have discovered another layer of meaning. It is not only a breakthrough in particle physics, but also direct evidence for the theory of space-time symmetry. Thank you for watching my latest scientific discovery and research. I'm the CEO of MQ Tech One. So once again, our destination is superluminal engine.